Hello everyone and welcome back to Pro Luxury Exhibitions. Alicia Keys is one musician that we could easily say was born to be a musician. From her journey into the music industry to the amazing music that she creates, there is no doubt that this woman was gifted with musical abilities even before she was born. Still though, Alicia Keys has had quite the roller coaster of a journey leading up to her success in the music industry. Stick around till the end of this video for some of the most shocking facts about Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys was born in 1981 in Hell's Kitchen, Manhattan, New York City. For those who might have been wondering if her actual last name is Keys, well, it isn't. Alicia's birth name is Alicia Augello Cook Dean. Well, it is not much of a surprise that she decided to pick something a little more creative for her stage name. One fun fact that would be nice to throw into the mix is that Alicia Keys has got quite the origin, with her father being a black man and her mother being a white woman, but it does not end there. Reports claim that Alicia Keys' ethnicity is a mix of African American, English, Irish, Scottish, Italian, and Sicilian origins. You most likely did not see that one coming. Despite her many origins, Alicia Keys grew up an only child raised by a single mother. When Alicia was just 2 years of age, her father left the family. Alicia's mother, Teresa Augello, had to raise her daughter in the relatively rough environment of Hell's Kitchen, considering that they did not have much at the time. Please support our channel by hitting the like and subscribe buttons if you haven't already done so. Thank you. Moving on, raising a child alone is one thing, but doing so in a crime-filled environment like Hell's Kitchen is a whole different level of difficulty. At a very young age, Alicia Keys was already familiar with a wide range of vices and illegal activities, from violence to drugs, prostitution, and everything in between. During Alicia's formative years, the one thing that she usually felt connected to the most was the cool jazz music that her mother would play on Sunday mornings. Over time, Alicia Keys' connection to music became even more evident, so much so that her mother decided to sign her up for classical training in playing the piano at the very young age of 7. By the time Alicia Keys turned 12, she was already composing songs of her own. At the age of 12, Alicia Keys got into the professional performing arts school in her childhood town of Hell's Kitchen. She majored in choir while taking music, dance, and theater classes. This was where Alicia began to lean further into her love for music. During her time at the performing arts school, she formed a music group and also performed in other groups. Furthermore, she began exploring other genres of music, working on her songwriting and finding her unique style of music and expression. Just a year into school, and Alicia Keys was already all over the place with group performances and organized events. In 1994, during one of many such group performances, Alicia Keys gave a vocal performance that left the audience in awe, as it still does to date. Incidentally, sitting in the audience and equally slain during this performance was music manager Joe Robinson. Joe Robinson decided to pick Alicia Keys and help her get ready for the music career ahead of her. After a couple of meetings and negotiations with different labels that considered taking Alicia Keys, she finally signed with Columbia Records. It was difficult to say no to a deal that offered 15-year-old Alicia a white baby grand piano of her own worth $26,000. Within the same period, Alicia Keys unsurprisingly graduated from school as a valedictorian, earning her a scholarship to attend the University of Columbia, which she accepted. Sadly, juggling studio schedules and a music career with her studies became too much pressure for Alicia Keys, so she decided to drop out of college. After a short time with Columbia Records, the artist and the label began having disputes over her style and image. The label was looking to create an image for Alicia that suited them without considering her expression and opinions. To make matters worse, beyond image and expression, the label was said to have hired other songwriters and stylists to work on Alicia Keys and her music. This lack of creative freedom had a damping effect on Keys' music and life in several ways. After a few years of struggling with the label, Alicia Keys finally found her way out of the record deal with Columbia Records and signed with Arista Records. In her time with Arista Records, Alicia Keys was still unable to release her debut album. However, after Alicia Keys moved camp to J Records, the world was finally blessed with her debut album titled Songs in A Minor in 2001. While Alicia Keys' eminent success took a while to really hit, this album was the final piece of the puzzle that placed Alicia Keys on the world map. The album featured songs like Fallin', Girlfriend, and A Woman's Worth, gave Alicia Keys 5 Grammy Awards, and set her up for the massive success that she is today. Skipping to the present day, Alicia Keys has more hit songs than we can count, more than 10 albums, and 15 Grammys. Alicia Keys is by far one of the most successful female musicians in the world. With all this acclaim and success, how much do you think this artist is worth? 20, 40, 50 million dollars? Well, you are going to have to do a bit more than that. Alicia Keys is rumored to have a net worth of $70 million. Most of her earnings have, of course, come from the amazing music she has put out, but being such a popular superstar has helped her bag a couple of endorsement deals with huge international brands. So, how does Alicia Keys spend her amazing net worth on living the luxury lifestyle? Well, let us see. We really can't go any further without discussing Alicia Keys' $20.8 million razor house located in California. This is a piece of estate so beautiful and scenic that 2 widely popular brands have used it for commercials. Crazy, isn't it? Well, that is what you get from a home that offers you not just state-of-the-art tech in your living room, but tops it off with the view of the Pacific Ocean. This house covers a total of about 10,240 square feet of living space alone. This house contains more special features than we can fit into this video, and anyone who sets their eyes on this edifice is bound to be left in awe. From the extra bedrooms to 6 bathrooms, steam rooms, a gym, a rooftop spa, and an outdoor barbecue. We have to mention, however, that this piece of luxurious living is the result of a joint effort between her and her husband. Alicia Keys also has quite an array of cars, although she has never really been seen driving so much. One of the cars in Alicia Keys' garage is the Lotus Evora GTE, and it seems to be her favorite. While this is not the most popular car in the world, you should know that this car cost upwards of $100,000 to buy at the base level. Alicia's garage also includes a vintage Ford Mustang. This car could cost between $50,000 and $70,000 depending on who you buy it from. Aside from spending money on herself, Alicia Keys uses her fortune to help others through the organizations and foundations she supports, causes related to underprivileged young people, orphan kids, and people suffering from HIV and AIDS. At the moment, Alicia Keys has taken a back seat from creating music full-time to taking care of her family. Well, when you have made as much name and fame as Alicia Keys has made for herself, in the years since she went mainstream, you do not really have to worry about not putting out new music. What are your thoughts on Alicia Keys' luxury lifestyle? As always, be sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section below, as we'll be looking out for them. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed watching it. For those that are new, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.